Why am I slowed? What is going on?
I like how this guy is actually working with us. He's letting the smasher come in.
Yeah. Who? Are they our teammate? All right, Warcry.
Hey, do we go?
Go.
I forget. This is not public.
Holy crap.
And he's small stream.
Yo, is everybody else's screen just a flash of light?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, Rex is broken. And I don't mean broken as in like Swamp Knight broken where he can't be killed. He's just broken. I cannot figure out the math. My community cannot figure out the math, at least on Twitch. So I've come to you guys with 1,000 V-Bucks on the line for the first person to figure out this math problem. I have 1,000 V-Bucks that I need to give away anyway, so I figure I would put it behind this little challenge here. If you can show me the build exactly once I explain to you what I'm looking for, and I can replicate it with similar or almost exact numbers as you did, congratulations, you won 1,000 V-Bucks. Whether it's through Discord, Twitter, I don't care. Just somebody needs to tell me why this is happening like this. If you think you got it, let me know. But let's get into the video. Yo, we are wrecking that smash. Yo, what the fuck? Oh, I'm coming physicals.
Can someone put down campfires? Thanks.
Bro, this is like Stonewood.
This
Or
is
2
nice.
million. 2 million.
Losing your HP is a bit of an oof because you lose all your damage.
Bro, I just hit for so much damage. I don't even know what the fuck I gotta add that up. That was absurd. I have no idea what I just did for. So with all the hubbubaloo about totally rocking out and happy holidays, I almost forgot to make this video. I've had the footage for weeks now and recently tried this after they made some changes to the ability damage that we've been able to do. Not only did they change the ability damage, they granted us more shield and more health. And with that, things got nerfed, specifically Eddie and Paleo Luna. Paleo Luna went from 13%, I think, down to 9%, and from 4% to 3% in support. Pretty big nerf, at least on paper, but in reality, it's a loss of like 3% damage, something you would never even notice within the game. And same thing with Eddie, more shield, and he does less damage percentage of shield. With that being said, one character slipped through the cracks. Can you guess who it is? Because it's Rex. He still does his 9% bonus damage regardless of the bonus health that we have. And in a full party, and this is kind of a crux to this build, is that to get the maximum benefit, you need to be in a full party. We have 2,100,000 health. And if you take 9% of that, you're looking at 187,000 damage per shot, every other shot guaranteed. It doesn't rely on crit, it doesn't rely on damage, it doesn't rely on anything, just as long as you're full health. Just watch some of these damage numbers that pop up. Not only is it an insane AoE ability because it hits so hard in such a large radius and so fast, it just melts anything single target. I literally just killed a blaster in less than a second. Less time than it can actually... Do you see that? Let me play that clip one more time. 470,000 plus 144 plus 270,000. We just hit almost 1,000,000 damage with one bullet. How does that happen? That is where this thing gets interesting, because the perks aren't doing what they say they're supposed to be doing. They are hitting way harder than they ever were meant to do. Not only that is actually rewatching this footage, that is a new record, 473,000 damage on a bullet. But previously, I thought it was this clip right here on a taker. That opening clip, although cool to look at, was kind of the worst case scenario. Smokescreen boss, but you can see here that mini bosses stand no chance. So as I said, Saurian Might still works with 9% health. So within a full party, all at max level, so end game players we're talking here, You do 187,000 damage per shot every other shot because there's a 1 second cooldown, internal cooldown within the thing. Now, last time I checked this, it also ignored elemental effects on husks. Again, it's very hard to test. That's why I need help, because I'm not even sure if that's working. But when he first came out, that was the deal. You could hit elemental enemies for the maximum amount of damage no matter what your weapon was rolled like. It just ignored that. There's a lot of things going on here, so I just want to discuss about what you're going to be seeing. You're going to be seeing regular damage numbers, body shot damage numbers, body shot crit damage numbers, body shot Saurian might numbers, body shot Saurian might crit damage numbers, headshot damage. Exactly. There's so many things that are going around that it's almost impossible to tell exactly what's going on. The rest of the build is kind of simple and you can mess around with it as much as you'd like, but this is what I enjoyed running. Saurian Hide and Saurian Focus just for the Blast from the Past perk, which makes you a little bit more tanky with 2 million health. It comes in handy, especially since he doesn't have a shockwave. Battle Beat for the extra 50% damage, put up a couple of traps and it will always be on. Plasma Arc, because once you see the weapon we're going to be using, you're going to be like, ah, that TikTak, he's a smart guy. And Mad Tidings, one of the higher damaging perks in the game. Blast from the Past usually doesn't rely on crit chance and crit damage, so we're going to take out the assault rifle crit damage, but I have run that and some of the footage you're going to see had that in there, but Plasma Arc works well with the weapon we're going to be using. That weapon is going to be the one, the only, if my weapons would load, Mythic Assault Rifle. The real thing here is not what I'm doing to the Smasher. Wait till the camera tilts and keep your eye on the Husky. Ansky shoots him one time and the explosion perk finishes him off. It's kind of crazy because Husky Husks have way more health than 27,000. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the duet.
That explosion just one shot that Husky.
So although the perk seems to be broken on multiple characters, I definitely noticed the most burst, which leads me to believe something's going on with Rex's perk from the Mythic AR. But we tested all 3 meta soldiers. We have Rex, we have Nutcracker, and we have Sledgehammer. And what you're about to see is 3 DPS times, and I will tell you the exact time to kills in text. Okay. Go ahead, Mago. Okay. Go ahead, Mago.
You're here.
All right, ready? Here we go.
Let
right
me
here.
try.
I'm doing it.
I want to try the other solution.
You're here.
All right, ready? Here we go.
Let
right
me
here.
try.
I'm doing it.
I want to try the other solution.
Now, I know this isn't scientific, but just know that I went frame by frame, and of course, crit chance, crit damage, explosions, all of that stuff matters, and aim and everything, but Rex won by 0.1 second. I literally went frame by frame, and Sledgehammer came in last, which was quite surprising to me, mainly because what I think is going on based on the health explosion on the perk. Now, their builds were different, my build was different, but in a sense like that, Rex won. So here's where the math gets really, really funky. Not only are there 9 different instances of damage we're trying to follow, we are also looking at the Mythic AR's bonus damage. Now, what it should be doing, but it doesn't, hitting an enemy applies a charge, building up to 5 charges or switching targets detonates the charge, dealing 100% of weapon damage to the target and nearby enemies. Each charge increases the radius up to a max of 0.75 tiles. I don't really care about the range or the 5 shots. What I'm interested in is 100% of weapon damage, which in a full party is around 33,000, but in here for this instance is 8,000, hits for almost triple that. On top of that, there's this secret second number that keeps appearing that I can't read because it's in line with the number that pops up. See what I can do. All right, on body shots. My body shot just... So what happens is the number pops up. There's another number behind that, which I can never read, and they both fall off the enemy at the same time. It's combined with the 9 different instances of damage he can be doing that I was rattling off earlier makes it to where I cannot understand what's going on. So we are doing a guaranteed 187,000 damage every other shot with Rex. I believe what is happening, or something along the lines is happening, is that you're getting this bonus explosion damage based off of his health perk. And if that's the case, that's absolutely ridiculous, because that means you have a 187,000 damage, almost one tile explosion every 5 shots. And with a fire rate of 10.5, that means you're doing 600,000 damage. I don't get it. I don't. Just know that this build is ridiculous. In fact, we were able to just run and gun a 163 4-man smasher wave. We tore through these enemies so fast that we were flabbergasted. Like, there's no other word. Perplexed. Use the adjective you might want to. I've hit a taker for 420,000 damage with this build with 3 damage perks. I one-shot him. This is the 163 mission that we ran and gunned, because all of our trap tunnels broke, and we kept them at bay at 163. The game doesn't get any harder. That's really it for the video, guys. I don't know what's going on, but oh my god, is it fun to play. Try out this build, leave a comment down below what you think might be going on. The first person, like I said, who can prove it to me gets 1,000 V-Bucks. Get in touch with me through Twitter or come to the stream, twitch.tv/RoundedTikTak. We stream 5 days a week. It's a lot of fun. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And lastly, if you like content like this and build breakdowns and tunnel guides, we do this live on stream, and we also make videos about it. Think about liking the video. It helps out the channel, and maybe subscribing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Let's go. Who's got it? TikTak out.